What's good, YouTube? It's your main man, AV the Hero, back again with another video. In today's video, I got something for y'all, because I like to say things every now and again. I tell y'all stuff, and I understand I ain't got the blue check, so I know y'all don't believe me. But I got a video from my man Shams and some other NBA analysts talking about my dog Liangelo Ball and his future in the NBA. Let's get into it.
With my dude, AV the Hero.
What's
well,
up?
we getting it down in the ball state, baby.
Hey.
AV, way to get out on the lane. Way to get out on the lane.
What do you thought about that, G?
I like that. Yeah, I told you, he's a hustler for it. Let's go. I'm out.
Alright, so appreciate y'all subbing to the channel, notification bell, and thank you for hitting the like button before the intro even ended. I know that y'all do that because the channel has been growing. We on our way to 15K. Can we get to 15K today, please? Thank you very much. Let's get into it. Alright, so this man here sitting over my shoulder is your boy Shams Charania. What I can't pronounce his last name. But obviously he breaks all of the NBA news, and so a lot of times I might say something, folks to be like, "Well, did Shams say it? What about Woj?" And so here you go. You got Shams and Woj. I also want to say now some of this information also even before Shams was reported by the folks. Your boy DKM dropped a video. Your boy Fuse Rev dropped a video about this 10-day exhibit. And so here's Shams talk. Then we'll come back. Let's get into it.
Gentlemen, I remember not so long ago when LeVar Ball was being laughed at, saying my 3 kids are going to take over the NBA. Well, 2 of his kids are performing quite well in the league, and Liangelo Ball joined LaMelo's Hornets during the NBA Summer League. The middle child averaged just under 10 points per game as he tries to catch on with an NBA squad. So, Shams, what do you think here? What are you hearing about the middle brother here? Does he have a future in the league this year?
Yeah, I think, his future could be in Charlotte in training camp there. And he told me that he's still trying to figure out his role in the NBA. He wants to play in the league. He had surgery on his ankle in 2019. He spent the last 2 years rehabbing and recovering from that injury. So overall, I think now it's going to be a test in terms of whether there's going to be a team that wants to sign to a camp deal. Maybe you'll see Charlotte, but when I saw him play in Vegas, he has a little bit of Danny Green in his game to me. So he seems like a guy that likely signs an Exhibit 10, goes with the team, and then likely spends the year in the G League.
Pat, for a guy that played 10 years in the league and obviously spent time in the front office there, when you evaluate him from a talent perspective, you saw him in Vegas. Do you think he's got the chops to make it in the league?
Well, number one, he plays extremely hard and he competes. And so anytime you have a guy like that with the build that he does, he has a chance. In Summer League, he tried to hang his hat on being a volume shooter. He played only about 17 minutes a game, but he was getting them up. He shot about 35%. I think if he makes it, it's going to be in a completely different role, though. He's got to be a guy that's got to be a reliable spot-up shooter, but he really has to hang his hat on the defensive end. And I think that's where my questions arise about him is does he have the size and the length and the athleticism to guard what is the most difficult position to guard in the NBA, which is that wing spot?
All right. So, I mean, there are certain elements to what you just heard that you probably have heard before from the boy, you feel me? And other folks within the universe, you know what I'm saying? So, I'll say I'm in alignment with a lot of stuff that they're saying, right? I think that what I've always said was what I seen from the Summer League is as the shooter that everybody wants him to be, in order for him to skip the line and get straight into a rotation or whatever, he was gonna have to hop in there and do what he did on that first game on a more consistent basis throughout the Summer League to be like, yo, you're a shooter, we got that, you can do that. And so maybe unbeknownst to this man here, unbeknownst to me and some other folks, but from what I'm hearing, it did happen, is that in practice, in those opportunities, that shooting was shown to be on a high level, right? What I should have did, and I apologize because I was, I should have been watching Shams' body language here to even see if maybe he was indicating that he knew some things that we didn't know, you feel me? However, I think that Shams obviously has talked to Liangelo and may have some information, whereas my man here is just speculating based off of what he believes to be the norm. I agree though. I do think that for Jello, to me, the summer league experience was not to really show that he was a shooter, but it was to show that he was a through and through NBA player, that he could get the job done on all types of different levels. And I think that he showed that his work ethic was crazy. He showed that his motivation, his enthusiasm to be out there was going to be intense and is going to be of that level. I think that moving forward, he just needs to show that he can do that consistently night in and night out, and that will continue to elevate his chances to making a roster, not a G League roster. I think he definitely showed that he deserves an opportunity to play on somebody's G League squad and really get some minutes. I think that he even just showed that he deserves to be in camp and have an opportunity to make a roster spot. So I think that that's where he checked the boxes at. For sure, my dog gonna play on somebody's G League squad if he shows up and hoops and hoops and hoops like we know he can. He got an opportunity to make a team. Shams say that he's potentially trying to sign this Exhibit 10 contract. I'm hoping that he makes that happen as well. Let's skip here. Let me do this. All right, so like I said, one of the big things I like to do is watch that language. You can watch that language a lot of times with the sound off. So let's see this back. My man is talking, and Shams got that. Oh, they cut away. That's why I ain't watch. All right, let me see. Come on, give me some Shams. Give me some. Okay, I don't know. Shams got that poker face, but what I'm looking here and what made me think of that is there's a bit more of excitement on my man Sham's face here than everybody else's, and he kind of got that smirky look like, bro, you don't even know what you're talking about. But that's my thoughts. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Is this it? Is this what you needed to hear? Are you convinced? Is this the information that you wanted? Jello is going to play this season in the NBA or the G League or somewhere. Are you excited? Are you pulling up to the G League game if he's there? Are you turning up in the Hornets game if he's there? Like, what's the dealie with you? It's your main man, ABD Hero. We finna get up out of here.
No, not peace. +1, triple B's. We out.
There it is.